All right, switching topics. How about trading in some screen time for a good book? Help your kids find a really solid read to keep the learning going without the tech time that we know will sneak in on its own anyway. Melissa Dalton-Martinez with the Book Break is here with 3 recommendations to try. Great to see you.
Yes, you too.
It's like you heard the call of Moms Everywhere. Week 2, we need some fresh material, and you've got some great recommendations for us. What's first?
Yes, okay, so Nova Dragon. I actually met this author a few years ago at a conference, and this is great for kids that are 4th grade and up, really. Okay. Now, if you want to read this to your children, they will love it. I started reading it to my son when he was actually in 1st grade, and he loved it. Now, this is a space fantasy.
I was going to say sci-fi?
Yeah, so the premise of it is you have an 11-year-old human who has to end up being on an elven space station, and he's an outcast. Oh. No one wants to be his friend, except he meets a mischievous elf, and they hook up, and it happens to be that they become best friends, but then something horrible happens in the station, and they find themselves in the middle of a goblin plot to take over the galaxy.
This is layered.
Yes. So they get in there and they just get super excited and finding it out, and they get into trouble, and they have to protect the Nova Dragon. And so you've got the elves, you've got the dragons, you've got the goblins, and you're in space. So you just can't go wrong.
What more can you ask for?
Yes.
You've checked all the boxes, I feel like, in the realm of sci-fi. So again, you think recommended age like 7, 8 years old?
Yeah, if they're an advanced reader, absolutely. If you want to read it with them, you can start there. But by 4th grade, they can definitely read it by themselves and go up. And parents, just be prepared. Your kid's going to want to read longer than their 20 minutes. So you might want to start reading time a little early.
If you got to have a problem at home, let that be the problem to have.
Exactly.
A few extra pages, please. All right, what's this next one?
Okay, so Bean Finds a Pet. This is more of your younger reader. So about 1st grade to 3rd grade. Unless you're helping them, then you can go a little younger. And this one is about a brownie named Bean. And Bean really wants to be a wizard, but he's not very good at magic. So he finds out that if he gets a magical pet, he can get some magical powers too. And the thing that's super fun about this one is that at the end of the book, there's coloring pages.
I saw that. I like that. I like that it becomes this interactive activity.
Absolutely. And so that's what's really fun. And you can stick this on your printer or copy machine if you've got multiple children that you want to color it. And the illustrations are super cute.
They're cute. They're simple. They're very sweet. All right, 3rd and final?
Yes. So our last one here is called Tragic Magic. And this one is a lap book, is what I like to call it. So this is going to be your preschoolers and up. Although, honestly, right before I came here, my 2nd grader kind of stole the book and tried to not let me walk away with it.
Mom!
So this one's super fun. It is. The thing I love about Thal, Dixon, who's the author of this book, is he always puts really great lessons into his books. And the illustrations are just incredible. Mikey Brooks is the illustrator, and they're beautiful illustrations.
They look really colorful, full of life.
And they have the fun rhyming method that just keeps kids engaged. And you get to teach them a story. So, I mean, a lesson. And, I mean, we like to throw in lessons when we can.
Sneak them in, for sure.
So this is definitely going to be one that parents, grandparents are going to want to read with their kiddos.
All right, Melissa, thank you. 3 great books kind of targeting different genres, different age levels, and you're sharing recommendations, book recommendations all the time. How can we connect with you?
So you can go to my website, thebookbreak.com, and I'll have more information, and I've got multiple reviewers that are reviewing these books. You can check that out, and we will be doing a book giveaway. So if you go to our website for 2 days only, they can enter to win one of these books for free.
Okay, great. The Book Break is what you're looking for, and we're always looking for solid recommendations before we commit our time and money to a new book. So Melissa can help you out with her team of contributors. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, coming up, the need